Okay.
Joan, where are we here?
Now we are in Feixes. Feixes is a state in Penedès wine region. In the inner lands of Penedès, away from the sea, we are near the littoral mountains at 400 meters of altitude. Feixes is an old state from the 15th century, and always wine have been made here. Now we are the family Huguet that we are running this estate. We are 3 brothers responsible for all the estates. We produce red wine, white wine, and sparkling cava.
And when did you start to do ecological wines?
Ecological wines, we have produced ecological always, but with the logo, with the label from the European Community, with logo with the control from the European Community from the 2010 harvest for the whites and for the reds. So in the labels you can see the leaf with a lot of stars is the control and the logo of the European company, the European office.
And why do you produce ecological wines?
When I was studying at the university, agriculture engineering, I studied so many chemicals to use in the agriculture to feed the plants against mushrooms, against insects. And today, the 80% of these substances, of these chemicals, are forbidden. Because using by the years in the landscape, we found these chemical products in the end of the rivers, in the sea, in many places. So, with my brothers, we thought that would be better to come back and work as our grandfathers used to do. Is no chemicals, only using copper sulfides and sulfur that are from a mine in the mountain. We take this salt, natural salt from nature, and we spray over the vines to protect against mushrooms. But we don't use herbicides, we don't use insecticides and fungicides from modern chemical technology.
So there is a lot more work to make the wine, to make the grapes grow, no?
Yes, of course it's more work because, for example, this year we have a dry weather, we have few rain, so we have to take away all the herbs, all the grass from the soil because would compete for water, and we have few water for the harvest. So if we are conventional agriculture, we can use herbicides, a substance, and it's very easy to kill all the herbs with these herbicides. With organic, we have to take away by hand working or by the tractor, working the land to take away the herbs. This is more cost, and also when we work in organic, we have more risk. We can use the extreme chemicals against mushrooms, then maybe the 10% of the harvest we don't use because it's damage.
Right.
But well, it's nature.
Yeah.
And 2 + 2 never is 4.
And do you have less production per hectare, less uvas per hectare?
Yes, because we feed the soil with the compost from sheep. We have a shepherd with 300 sheep, and we use all the compost to feed the vineyards, but we don't use chemical feeding. That would be more explosive, explodes more the soil to have more production, but then is the cost of the organic. Organic kilo of organic grape costs maybe the double from a kilo of conventional agriculture.
So, if we go back to ecological production, we have to pay more.
Of course.
Yeah.
We have to pay more. Maybe we have the same wine, but this wine is made in some place that nature is better respected. That nature is work as during centuries have been. So I think is the big difference between organic and conventional agriculture. If you buy organic, you are paying to keep nature, to keep the landscape as used to be kept during centuries by our grandfathers.
Yes, okay. And when after the harvest, once you have the grapes down in the finca,
Yeah.
is there a difference in production?
In the cellar is very, very similar. There's the same machines and the same tanks, but if you have some problems with conventional, you can add some special substances, modern substances, and with organic, it's forbidden. So with organic, we need to produce the best grape to be respected in the cellar. And maybe this is one of the best things of this job, that the best wine is made in the best vineyard. So chemicals cannot be over the vineyard. So we try to produce the best grape for the best wine. Maybe it's one of the lovely things of this job.
Thank you very much.
Okay.